anniversary of our party yesterday. When I came to your national political school, I was given an instruction, you know, the commanders, you can't ask questions. So I was told, can you tell the comrades to do something at Congress, and ultimately the leadership decided that they'll host the celebration yesterday. And thanks very much for agreeing to do that. It's not complete. I was also told that you should whisper to the ear of the COSATU president who's not here to do the same at the Central Committee of COSATU. I'm done with the instructions I was given. So, Comrade Mike Magwaba, let me sit down and say something. I can't avoid this temptation about this union of Urem Jogol. Comrade Mandlan, I don't know where he's. So when I got here on Monday, I said to him, so what happened to the Christiani Brigade? What happened to that political training of shop stewards? So please, General Secretary, can we go back to that? You remember I explained this to you to the NEC at the time, why that brigade is important, because, and we decided we'll train worker leaders at the regional level in particular, so that we can have a layer, a cadreship layer inside of the union of shop stewards. Remember I said why? That at any point when blood runs to the heads of leaders who sit here in Johannesburg, those shop stewards can say, not with our union. They can only do that if they are politically educated and ideologically trained. Because we know, from time to time, blood does run to the heads of the people because of the lights here in Johannesburg. It does. Yes. Comrade President tells you this. Where's Vos? There was a time here when the blood ran to our heads, the two of us, and we had a fight in the union. When that fight stopped, we had lost 50,000 members. 50,000. No, I want to say it. I wanted to say it when he's here because I want to speak to the current generation of leaders. It's not a joke. We had lost 50,000 members when that fight stopped. So we want to train a layer of shop stewards who can always guard that the people in Johannesburg's blood, when it gets to their heads, they can tell them, go, 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 not here, not with our union. So I hope GS will continue with that program. The Comrade President of COSATU, there's something that I want to say, and I know that comrades, because we're launching the book today, the last thing, Comrade President Shingange, you're going to have some, GS said we're going to have some good drinks, so I shouldn't spoil your taste. I have no intention of spoiling your taste. But let me repeat something that I said, I think it was on this podium. It should have been at our very last Congress that we attended. So we're talking about the challenges that have visited some of the COSATU affiliates that are extremely weakened today. And we said at the time, no, they were not weakened because the leadership was disagreeing on the strategic direction of the union, their political or ideological orientation. It is because they had started to develop a very toxic relationship with money. So I told you, that no, it was not because we were angels. It is because we ran an investment company that was a good company, but didn't have that money. So they couldn't flood the union with money. And I told you, Jess, that at the point, or I was telling the president, at the point that it happens, that. So I just want to leave you with this, that that's the big COSATU affiliates, the challenges they face, Comrade President. That's the greatest threat. The rest of the other things are solvable. That toxic relationship with tons of cash running around in a trade union, it will destroy it. So we've got to be very careful what we do. That's one thing that I want to beg you, that we're going to have to be. I'm not saying we shouldn't be poor. We want a good union. We should resource all our programs, everything we need to do. We need to take many of our shop stewards to school as we have done in the past, the rest of the things. But we must regret that toxic. Toxic. We survived, not because we're angels, because we didn't have a lot of it lying around. The day it does, I tell you, toxic. So let me sit down on that note, Comrade President. I had already asked the GS that when we met at the Political Commission, Comrade President, and Monday reminded us of the critical importance of this task. And he had said it is something we need to attend to after Congress. I'm happy President makes this point. I don't want to be controversial here. It's not a political platform. The critical need for unity of workers. Doesn't matter. The critical need for the unity of workers, massive unity of the trade union movement. We want a large, organized trade union movement, so that when the chips are down, the only guarantor you have is a strong trade union movement. The last line of defense is that strong trade union movement. That we'll have to do something led by COSATU to ensure that we can, it doesn't matter, and Comrade President, who of the unions in the country, that the fundamental thing, given all the challenges we now face, the fundamental thing is the unity of workers. We'll tackle the issues of ideological training, political direction, and so on, whilst they are here. The unity of workers. So he has just arrived. In Dr.